Very good afternoon. You're watching the Midday News on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor. Let us start the news with the top headlines. Prime Minister Modi urges everyone to take the Main Bhi Chaukidar pledge. Launching the BJP's Lok Sabha poll campaign, Prime Minister says every Indian who works for the progress of the nation is a Chaukidar. BJP's Central Election Committee likely to release a first list of candidates for the first phase of polling. Congress names 18 candidates in its third list. Left Front announces 25 candidates. New Zealand Prime Minister pledges to work for gun law reform after mosque massacre. Main suspect Brenton Tarrant produced in court. Government says that the attacker who killed 49 people had a license for his guns. President confers Padma Awards upon folk singer Tijan Bai, industrialist Anil Kumar Manibhai Nayak. Various noted personalities including cricketer Gautam Gambhir and H.S. Phulka receive Padma Shri Awards. And India to host FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in 2020. India to gain a direct qualification as the host. Second FIFA tournament in India after Under-17 Men's World Cup in 2017. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged his supporters to take the Main Bhi Chaukidar pledge, asking every citizen to join in the fight against graft and social evils. He also posted an over 3-minute video to spread his message and asked people to join in the Main Bhi Chaukidar program on 31st of March at 6 p.m. The Prime Minister has often described himself as a Chaukidar who would neither allow corruption nor get corrupted himself.
मैं नए भारत की कल्पना से सहमत विचार हूं, हमें भी चौकीदार आज चौकीदार
And the BJP is likely to release its first list of candidates for the Lok Sabha polls today when its Central Election Committee is scheduled to meet. The list will have the names of most of the candidates for the first phase of polling, which will be held on 11th of April in 91 seats. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Party President Amit Shah and the other top BJP leaders will attend the Central Election Committee meeting. Union Ministers Satyapal Singh, V.K. Singh, Mahesh Sharma, Giriraj Singh and Kiran Rijiju are among those whose constituencies will go to polls in the first phase. The elections for 543 parliamentary seats will be held in 7 phases till 19th of May, and the counting of votes will be taken up on 23rd of May. And ahead of Lok Sabha elections, JDS General Secretary Danish has quit the party and has joined the Bahujan Samaj Party. Danish until recently was involved in alliance negotiations with the Congress and JDS. He is likely to be the BSP candidate now from Amroha.
मैं सोचता हूं कि मेरी जो ऊर्जा है वो बहन जी के मिशन के लिए बाबा साहब डॉक्टर अंबेडकर ने जो सपना देखा, मान्यवर काशीराम जी ने जो सपना देखा, डॉक्टर राम मनोहर लोहिया जी ने जो सपना देखा, स्वर्गीय चौधरी चरण सिंह जी का जो संघर्ष और सपना था, उन सबको साकार करने के लिए आज बहुजन समाज पार्टी के नेतृत्व को मैंने कबूल किया है.
News from the Congress's camp. The party on Friday released its third list of 18 candidates for the Lok Sabha elections, fielding former Meghalaya Chief Minister Mukul Sangma from the Tura parliamentary constituency. Out of 18 candidates declared, 8 are from Telangana, 5 are from Assam, 2 from Meghalaya and 1 each from Nagaland, Sikkim and Uttar Pradesh. Sangma, presently the leader of opposition in the Meghalaya Assembly, will take on former Union Minister Agatha Sangma, who will be contesting the general elections from the ruling National People's Party. Sitting members Gaurav Gogoi and Sushmita Dev have been renominated from Kaliapur and Silchar Lok Sabha seats in Assam respectively. Swarup Das will be fielded from Assam's Karimganj seat, and senior SC leader PL Punya's son Tanuj Punya has been nominated to contest from Barabanki SC seat in Uttar Pradesh. And Congress Party announced the candidates of 8 out of 17 Lok Sabha seats in Telangana. The party has fielded the State Congress Working President and former MLA Revnath Reddy from Malkangiri Lok Sabha seat. And the Congress in Telangana is facing a crisis of sorts following the defection of 6 of its MLAs. Now, this has reduced the party's strength in the assembly from 19 to 13. The CPIM-led Left Front also announced its first list of candidates for 25 seats in West Bengal for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls on Friday, leaving 17 constituencies for the Congress Party. The list has 4 women and 5 Muslim candidates. The Left Front has nominated former Kolkata Mayor and CPIM leader Vikas Ranjan Bhattacharya from Jadavpur Lok Sabha constituency. He will be pitted against TMC's Mimi Chakrabarti, a popular film actress. And for the first time, the Left Front has opted for a seat-sharing deal with the Congress for the Lok Sabha polls in the state. In a press statement, West Bengal Left Front Chairman Biman Bose said that the 25 Lok Sabha seats included Raiganj and Murshidabad, for which the candidates were declared earlier. The Election Commission held a meeting of Multi-Departmental Committee on Election Intelligence on Friday. CEC Sunil Arora said that conducting clean elections is one of the biggest challenges given the prevalent abuse of money power, particularly when it manifests in the inducement of voters. In order to curb the menace, the Election Commission has issued detailed guidelines to monitor the election expenditure incurred by the candidates and political parties. The CEC said that individually and collectively, the agencies participating in the meeting are the bulwarks of clean elections. The outcome of the synergized action should exceed the commitments made, he said. The issues discussed at the meeting included ways of curbing the covert expenditure by candidates and political parties, sensitization of the law enforcement agencies about their role during the elections, cooperation and sharing of intelligence of economic offences amongst law enforcement agencies for effective action, and also propagation of a roadmap for action during elections and the mapping of constituencies by the concerned agencies to check the transportation of smuggled goods, drugs and fake currency. And a high-level team of Election Commission led by Deputy Election Commissioner Sudeep Jain will be in West Bengal today to assess poll preparedness. The move comes after a BJP delegation consisting of Nirmala Sitharaman, Ravi Shankar Prasad and JP Nadda urged the Election Commission to declare West Bengal a super-sensitive state. The Election Commission on Friday also deployed 7 companies of central paramilitary forces in as many districts of West Bengal ahead of the 7-phase Lok Sabha elections beginning 11th of April. 3 more companies will also move in by later this evening for their deployment in the South 24 Parganas district and Kolkata. Additional Chief Electoral Officer Sanjay Basu said that the 7 companies have been deployed in the districts of North Dinajpur, Malda, Murshidabad, Birbhum, East Midnapur, West Midnapur and North 24 Parganas. And in yet another blow to the Congress party, former Congress MP Arvind Sharma has joined the BJP. Now, Sharma joined the BJP on Friday in the presence of Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar and Party General Secretary in charge of the state, Anil Jain. This is just a day after senior Congress leader Tom Wadakkan joined the BJP. Arvind Sharma hailed the Modi government, saying that all sections, especially the poor of the society, have progressed under his leadership. Sharma is likely to be fielded from Karnal in Haryana, a constituency that he had represented in the Lok Sabha twice.
पहले सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक पर, अब एयर स्ट्राइक हुई, इसके ऊपर आप सवाल उठाते हैं, आप किस तरह की बातें करते हैं। इन सारी सोचों को देख करके, इन सारी बातों को देख करके मैंने निर्णय किया। मैं पीछे प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी मिला था, नमस्कार हुआ था, मिला था, और परसों अध्यक्ष जी से भी, आदरणीय परम आदरणीय अमित शाह जी से भी मेरी मुलाकात हुई। और मैंने डॉक्टर अनिल जैन जी और खट्टर साहब से तो मैं मिलता ही रहता हूं, तो मुझे पूरा, मैंने अपने खूब अच्छे तरीके से, जींद का जब उपचुनाव हुआ तब भी हम इकट्ठे हमने काम किया। मैंने खूब अपने दिल से, अपनी आत्मा की आवाज से मैं आज बीजेपी की सदस्यता ग्रहण कर रहा हूं।
And the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Apna Dal have sealed an alliance in Uttar Pradesh for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The two parties have also come to a seat-sharing agreement. The Apna Dal will contest 2 seats in Uttar Pradesh, with the party chief Anupriya Patel contesting from Mirzapur, and the second seat is yet to be decided by both the parties. The BJP and Apna Dal announced the alliance after BJP chief Amit Shah and Union Minister JP Nadda met Apna Dal leader and Union Minister Anupriya Patel. Announcing the alliance on Twitter, BJP chief Amit Shah said that the BJP and Apna Dal will fight the Lok Sabha elections in Uttar Pradesh together. On to some other news now. President Ramnath Kovind conferred Padma Awards on prominent personalities at a civil investiture ceremony today. First female Pandwani folk singer Tejan Bai and industrialist Anil Kumar Manibhai Naik received the Padma Vibhushan for their exceptional and distinguished service to the nation. Industrialists Mahashay Dharampal Gulati, physician Dr. Ashok Lakshman Rao Kokde, athlete and Bechendri Pal were awarded Padma Bhushan by President Ramnath Kovind, among others. President also conferred Padma Shri Award upon D. Prakash Rao, a tea seller from Odisha's Cuttack, who also runs a school for children living in slums. Eminent actor Manoj Bajpayee, folk artist Preetam Bhartwan and cricketer Gautam Gambhir were present to receive the Padma Shri Award. And Padma Shri Award was also conferred upon H.S. Pulka in the field of public affairs. The Vice President has called upon Indian pharmaceutical industry to possess an unwavering commitment to high standards of quality in drug manufacturing and quality frameworks. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said that pharma industry must strictly adhere to global standards in manufacturing drugs. The Vice President asked them to dedicate resources in discovering new molecules and new drugs without compromising on the affordability of drugs. Addressing the celebrations of Sarojini Naidu Vanita Pharmacy Mahavidyalaya in Hyderabad, Venkaiah Naidu stressed upon the need to have a thrust on research and innovation. And expressing his desire to see India emerge as the world leader in generic medicines, the Vice President wanted the young researchers to also work towards standardizing and benchmarking Indian system of medicines.
Maintaining its legacy of being pioneer in the field of pharmacology, India today enjoys the exalted position of being the pharmacy to the world. The world is recognizing now. I've been to Latin America recently, only 4 days back. They are all looking to Indian generic medicines because our medicines are good, medicines are comparatively cheaper also. The pharma industry has posted a robust double-digit growth over the last few years. The industry was worth $36.7 billion in 2017 and is projected to grow to $55 billion by 2020 in another 2 years. That is the story. You have a great opportunity. It is quite heartening to note that the pharma sector is outperforming most other sectors in achieving consistently high growth also. The pharma exports stood at 17.27 billion in 17 and 18, while India is exporting to over 200 countries. The major market, however, is USA. India is the largest provider of generic drugs globally.
In midday news, we'll take a very short break. More news and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned.
Tales that inspire. Stories of social change. A salute to diversity. Promoting public discourse. Events that motivate. Inspiring the innovative spirit. Watch Rajya Sabha television documentaries.
Welcome back after the break. Now, India says that Pakistan must return Dawood Ibrahim and Syed Salahuddin if it is serious about fighting terrorism. Both men are on the list of the most wanted criminals in India. India had handed over the list to Pakistan on many occasions in the past, but Pakistan has always evaded taking action on it. Dawood Ibrahim is the prime accused in Mumbai serial blast in 1993, while Syed Salahuddin is the chief of another dreaded terrorist organization, Hizbul Mujahideen. And he's the main accused in the attack on the Pathankot army base in 2017 as well. And our colleague Akhilesh Suman is now joining us on the phone line for more on this story. Akhilesh, India is telling Pakistan that it must hand over Dawood Ibrahim as well as Syed Salahuddin if it is serious about fighting terrorism. Has India upped the ante against Pakistan?
It is not the question of upping the ante or settling the score. It's a question of India's seriousness. And India has always been seriously telling that, these two dead people who are most wanted in India should be returned as earlier as possible. And the dossier regarding these two individuals have been handed over to Pakistan many times in the past. So that is, India has said that if you are serious about it, you can take initial stage and initial action by handing over these two gentlemen. And other than that, India has the feeling that in the name of detaining the so-called terrorists in Pakistan, they are just changing the names of the billboards and they are just detaining it for their own security. So India is feeling that Pakistan is not serious as it was never serious as far as terrorism is concerned. And that is why India has said that to begin the first stage and hand over Dawood Ibrahim and Syed Salahuddin as well.
And Akhilesh, as far as the Kartarpur Corridor talks are concerned, where is it headed right now? What is the latest update?
It is a very serious thing now cropping up because Prime Minister Imran Khan, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan was showing generosity by offering Kartarpur Corridor opening. But when we went into talk, it was found out that no, this is not a generosity. Now Pakistan is telling that there will be a permit system and there will be visa free also. So in a way that Pakistan can control the pilgrims and they can control the number, they can control the individuals, and whoever wants to go to Pakistan for pilgrimage in the holy shrine of Guru Nanak, they cannot go. So in a way, it is also again the duplicity, and it is being exposed. That's why in the talks it was revealed by Pakistan. So I think on April 2 there will be further talks on this, and what comes out, I think the government will apprise us about it.
Absolutely. And of course, New Delhi had earlier also objected to land encroachment by Pakistan and also its proposal to introduce a fee for pilgrims. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for all those updates there. And on to some other news now. New Zealand's Prime Minister has vowed to toughen the country's gun laws. Now, this after revealing that the alleged shooter behind Christchurch mosque attacks had legally bought the 5 weapons, including 2 semi-automatic rifles that was used in the massacre. The nation's firearms laws are lax as compared to neighbouring Australia, which enacted a strict gun control regime in the wake of a similar massacre in 1996. The New Zealand Prime Minister has said that 28-year-old Australian Brenton Tarrant obtained a Category A gun license in November 2017, which allowed him to purchase the weapon used to mow down so many worshippers in 2 mosques of Christchurch. Now, some of the guns appear to have been modified to make them more deadly, she said, adding that a ban on semi-automatic weapons would now be considered. Meanwhile, 9 people from India or Indian origin have gone missing after 2 shootings at the 2 mosques in Christchurch. High Commissioner Sanjeev Kohli has tweeted, as per updates received from multiple sources, there are 9 missing persons of Indian nationality or origin. The official confirmation is still awaited. Huge crime against humanity. Our prayers are with their families. The Indian High Commission has also tweeted offering helpline numbers to any Indian needing assistance. And Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj has also tweeted, we strongly condemn the dastardly terrorist attacks at the places of worship in Christchurch. Our heartfelt condolences to those who lost their loved ones. Our thoughts and prayers are with the affected families, adding that in this moment of grief, India stands in solidarity with the people and government of New Zealand. And she has also tweeted the helpline numbers. And in a strong show of support to India, France has decided to impose financial sanctions on Pakistan-based terrorist MasoodAzhar. In a statement, France said that it has decided to sanction MasoodAzhar at the national level by freezing his assets, and it stands by India in the fight against terrorism. The announcement comes only days after a resolution to designate MasoodAzhar as a global terrorist was blocked by China at the United Nations Security Council meet. The French government has also said that it will work with its European partners for the inclusion of a Jaish-e-Mohammed chief on the EU list of persons and entities involved in terrorist acts. The External Affairs Ministry has welcomed the decision taken by France. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj on Friday dismissed the opposition's allegations that a China blocking bid to name MasoodAzhar as a global terrorist was a diplomatic disaster of the government. In a series of tweets, Sushma Swaraj said that while in 2009, India under UPA rule was the only country which wanted the Jaish-e-Mohammed chief to be blacklisted, in 2019, the nation has worldwide support. She asserted that India had secured unprecedented support from the international community for listing Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist MasoodAzhar under the UN Sanctions Committee. Sushma Swaraj's remarks came a day after Congress President Rahul Gandhi targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the issue, alleging that the Prime Minister was weak in dealing with diplomatic issues. Sports news now. International Football Federation has announced that India will host the Under-17 Women's World Cup in 2020. Now, this will be the second FIFA tournament that India will be hosting after the Under-17 Men's World Cup in 2017. The bidding process for the tournament started last year. France had also expressed interest to host the tournament. And as the host country, India automatically qualifies for the 16-team showpiece event. The 6 continental qualifying tournaments are yet to begin. Besides the Under-17 Women's World Cup, India had also expressed interest in hosting the Under-20 Women's World Cup. France and Spain are the only non-Asian teams to have won the tournament. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Midday News. Thanks for watching.